What's up guys, this is What If Deku was the son of Yujiro Hanma, Part 3. The last time we left off on this story, Deku had just met All Might for the first time. Thinking all the pro heroes were dead, he had no idea who All Might was, but he decided to retreat because he saw that this man was pretty strong. He wasn't an idiot and he wasn't battle hungry at the moment. He did what he came for and he had to go. So he went out back to the mountains, All Might giving chase, but he managed to escape. All Might wasn't as fast as Deku, or was he as interested, because Deku decided to retreat and he came to save a little girl. All Might at this point was discussing with the other heroes. Did you see two strange young men with a bear? They were here before us. Do you think they're villains? As the girl butts in. No sir, they're not villains. I don't know what they are. At first, when I was being assaulted, the older one came on top of the hill in the mountains, looking down, with disgust on his face. But he went away, and the next day, he came back at the same spot. I thought he just came to watch me suffer, but he came down from the mountains, starting to destroy and wreck the place and killing everybody in it except for me. And then you bust in and collected me. I didn't think he had any idea of harming me, sir. As Deku was in the woods. Yujiro, did you see that man? Of course I did, brother. He looked really strong. Do you know why I didn't fight him? I don't know, brother. Did you think you couldn't win? I don't know. Maybe I could, but that's not the reason. It was just merely that we're not ready yet. I didn't know what intentions he had. What if I fought him and killed him, and he was a good man? Just so it looks like all the heroes are dead. That doesn't mean we should be villains, okay? Yes, brother, I certainly understand. Get back. Let's go. It's time to finish training. They did some weight training, adding on a lot of muscle. At this point, the heroes were discussing should they get a search party to go and look for the strange boys, and capture them. They didn't know what to do, but they were saying those kids kind of look like Yujiro Hanma, the strongest creature in the world. Kind of, but there is no record showing that Yujiro Hanma has a son. We'll commit a raid 2 years from now if they're even still alive. They're deadly foes. They killed people with no quirks. They were fast as lightning. Not even All Might could catch up to them. The speed they were going. At this point, it's a 2 year time skip. Deku has been training his ass off with weight training, putting on more bulk. So it's just bulk over speed at this point. No, I'm gonna make them fast. I don't want them to be slow and take punches. So they have, how should I put their body build? They have a slim. No, I would say they more like not Baki, not Yujiro. What's Baki's brother name again? More like Jack, but not as tall. They have that built. Yujiro is more built like Baki at this point, but I would say Deku has Jack built. He's tall, he's muscular, he's fast, and I think Deku should be. I'm not gonna say, but let's just say he loves to fight, but he has sense. He doesn't fight just for fighting. He fights sometimes because he enjoys it, and he fights for people. When the 2 year commenced, Deku at this point was strong, really strong, but not strong enough to challenge his father. As he heard some people running through the bushes, Deku says, brother, I'll be back soon. I'm going to investigate. Okay, I'll see you later. As he walks off, seeing some people in suits coming up in the woods, Deku ran back to camp saying, brother, wake up, get ready. We're gonna have a fight. We must defend our home. Fine, brother. I will. As they got ready, getting into their gears. At this point, Deku was shirtless. He was wearing animal skin just on his waist. Everything else was exposed. They had clothes, though, but this was his training gear. As Deku jumped down out of a tree, saying, "You go no further. I don't understand who you are, but if you continue, I'll be forced to fight you, and I don't hold back." As Endeavor stepped out, "Move out of the way, kid. I'll burn you to crisp." Is are these the kids we came to capture? Yes, Mr. Endeavor. Don't let him escape. As Deku immediately went for Endeavor's neck. He didn't wait for Endeavor to fire off because he saw Endeavor's flames were heating up. When he struck Endeavor in the neck, Endeavor went flying back down the hill as all the heroes saw Endeavor just rolling. Endeavor got mad, boosting up the hill in flames. As Deku saw him coming, Deku moved out of the way as Endeavor blasts past as he grabs onto Endeavor's foot, spinning with Endeavor, turning Endeavor back into the direction of the hill, sending back Endeavor exactly where he's coming from. At this point, Endeavor desperately wants to destroy Deku for what he's doing to him, as Endeavor says, "I swear on my pride, I'll kill this kid." As Endeavor was about to come back up the hill, as he saw all the other heroes running, it was a large bear seeming like it had a quirk, almost killing everybody. He didn't kill any pro heroes, but almost. Endeavor decided that for the moment he would retreat, because at this point Deku is really giving Endeavor, handing his ass to him. As Nezu realized something, why would these kids fight us but not kill us? They told us if we continued, they will be forced to fight us. As Nezu walked up, "We come in peace. Please don't attack me." As Deku saying, "You're a weird creature, aren't you? Discuss what you want, and me and my brother might decide to spare you." As Nezu says, "So you're brothers. Do you know where your parents are?" "We don't have parents. They're dead." As Nezu says, "What a tragedy. I'm sorry for your loss. But 2 years ago, you rushed down out of the hill, killing some people, so you're wanted fugitives, so I would like for you to turn yourself in." As Deku saying, "Why should I turn myself in? Society's broken. I've been in these woods for all my life, and I've never seen a pro hero. When that girl was being raped and tortured, no one was there to save her, so I did it myself. No pro heroes are left. Don't you see that?" As Nezu was saying, "Is that your assumption? Do you know that that tall man with the muscular build was the number one pro hero in Japan?" "Oh really? What did he came to do? To finish off the girl?" "No, he came to rescue her, but you killed the man that was supposed to pay for his crimes. So I would like you to go to prison and do the time and come out." As Deku saying, "That will not happen, I'm sorry." As Netsu finally popped the big question, "How old are you?" I don't really remember what age I set Deku as. I have so many time skip. But for the plot, I'm just gonna say Deku's around 13 years old at this point. As Deku saying, I'm 13 and my brother is 12. What's the problem?" Nezu saying, since you're so young, how would you like to enroll to be pro heroes?" Deku is thinking about this. I did say once that no, Deku doesn't accept right after Nezu say pro hero. Deku says, "Return tomorrow, and you shall have your answer." As Nezu starts to walk down the hill, multiple pro heroes were coming up back, including Endeavor, All Might, Eraserhead, Mount Lady. As Nezu says, "Stop! We'll get their answers tomorrow." So many pro heroes ganging up against a couple kids would be unfair. As Endeavor says, there is no way that's a kid. He is as tall as me and almost stronger than me. Believe it or not, the biggest one is 13 and the shorter one is 12. Endeavor was shocked. A couple of kids beat him, and at the look of him, it seems that he was quirkless. How is this possible? The only person in the world supposed to beat him at this point is All Might, Mr. 2, Olive Biscuit, Biscuit Oliver, and Yujiro Hanma. But they're nowhere near Japan. As they decided to go back down the hill, Deku was talking to his brother. "Brother, we have a golden opportunity. You see, they want to take us into UA. But I'm not gonna make the decision alone. You have to make it with me. You remember when I told you that once we were finished training, we were gonna enroll as heroes? I thought that the Hero Society was no more, but I am clearly wrong. They're still around and kicking. So they will come tomorrow expecting for an answer, and we shall give them. What do you think we should do?" As Yujiro said, "Our ultimate goal is to be stronger than father. If we go to the school, technically, we will get training there. So it's better to go and clear our name." The next morning came and Nezu drove up in a car with some suits for them to put on because their clothes are not like society like. When Deku went down the hill to meet Nezu, he told him that I humbly accept this request. Nezu said, throwing the clothes at Deku, "Put this on, and spray a little of this on you, because you kinda freak." Deku saying, "I take a bath every 2 days. I do not smell." "You might not smell to the daily woodsman, but you smell to me. My nose is very sensitive, and you smell to our driver as well." Deku saying, "Are you calling me nasty?" As Nezu basically said, "Yeah, is that a problem?" At this point, Yujiro already did it, but Deku was frowning and growling at the fact that this thing said he was inferior to him, but he did it anyways. When Deku went to society, for the first time in a long while, for the first time in his life, he saw cars. He didn't know what Nezu wanted to get into him. As he fist the car, "What is this mechanism? How does it work? How is it driving? How is it moving? What is this? Just get in. We'll teach you everything once you reach the school." While on his way driving to it, Deku saw a lot of things. He saw trucks. He saw cars. He saw pro heroes, as he says. "What are all these beasts? Are they strong? I need to train with them. I need to fight them right now." As Nezu saying, "Please don't do that. That will cause not you, but me a lot of money, because I'm the one that decides to enroll you into UA, and I will need to adopt both of you so that you can enroll with parents." As Deku saying, "What's the meaning of adopt? Why do you want to adopt me or something? Is adopt another way of kill?" "No, adopt means I'll become your parents." As Deku saying, "My parents? Hell no. I don't want you, this weird, weak thing, to be my parent." As Deku was saying, "We need to go back to the woods. I don't know what this guy is saying, but he's a scam." As Nez was saying, "Please calm down. You're uncivilized." We'll teach you everything once you get to the school. At least someone teach you the basic human language. I thought you guys would be much dumber. Deku saying, you inferior species. When they finally reached to UA, Deku stepped out of the car as nearly as tall as All Might. All the students were looking at these two kids. Their hair were long. They were tall with a lot of... Deku didn't have any scars yet. With a lot of muscle, they walked directly behind Nezu, scouting out the other kids, seeing who they could fight for training. But they ultimately decided that none of these kids would be worth it. As Mira walks up to them, welcome to UA. As Deku saying, who are you? Are you challenging me or something? I'm not challenging you, but if you would like to duel with me, we have an arena. As Deku saying, take me to this arena. Nezu immediately reacted, no! There will be no fighting as yet. As Deku saying, what are you doing, old man? No one was talking to you. As Mira was gonna say something, but he didn't bother. As he took Deku to the ring, they begun their fight. Deku was kicking off, trying to go for Mira as he merely hit Miriel's clothes. Mira appeared behind Deku fully naked. Deku saying, what are you, a freak? As he spins kick Miriel. This was unexpected, knocking him out. Miriel saying, you're really one strong guy. Deku saying, this was disappointing. Please don't ever come here trying to challenge me again. Smira said, fine. This is where I'm going to end the video. After Nezu shows Deku and his brother the Darms. Sorry, this was a rush video. Bye.